The hell with that quote. This is WWE Backlash, everybody, and this is Simplin Predictin Wrestling NoDQGalaxy Spotlight Edition. Hello, everybody. I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster, and once again, please welcome back the leader of the WWE Meltdown crew, Mr. Jeff Chadwick. Jeff, how are you? And how do you feel about Sunday?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Enjoying this beautiful weather we're having. I'm sitting on the back porch. Sunday, I'm looking forward to it. Well, most of it, I should say, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie, okay? Sports entertainment has been really dwindling lately when it comes to positive creative direction and high-class booked matches with pure, developed, deserving talent and not reruns. But there are a couple of matches I am intrigued in. And, of course, you, the NoDQGalaxy, your opinions matter too. You will find in the link in the description the form to enter in the NoDQGalaxy Predictions League. Shout out to the 14 of you that have entered so far, including the current champion, Miss Holiday Rebecca, and league leader, the analyst, Michael Lane. Can he hold on to that? Who can crack the top 20? Who will take the night? Let's go ahead and find out. It might be Jeff. And no, folks, I'm not participating in this. I simply bring the fun to you. I am not your challenger, but I am challenging all Team NoDQ. Simple as that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the first match here. Let's start with the United States Championship. I feel like for a long time, the United States Championship has really been missing that guy, that momentum, that storyline to really bring it back to the upper echelons that used to be under the likes of John Cena. And heck, I'll even say JBL because everyone was gunning for him after that. And he thought he was bigger than the WWE Championship. But now we have, who seems to be getting a push, Apollo Crews versus Andrade. Again, why are we doing this again? Simple. Apparently he was involved in a triple threat, and he won, pinning Angel Garza. So there's more to this that I think that meets the eye when it comes to Selena Vega and Andrade's business relationship. With that being said, I'll just highlight real quick the NoDQGalaxy. You guys right now, majorly 13 of the 14 I've entered so far said Apollo. There is one brave soul. I'm not going to call you foolish because you never know. This is WWE. Sometimes they like to pitch you off and swerve you. This one pisses me off, folks. Both men, I think, are great. Andrade's got one vote so far. But with that being said, Jeff, what's your thoughts on this match, and who's your winner?
Well, my thoughts of this match is simple. There is a little bit of friction in the Vega camp. And we all know that this is not going to be Andrade's night. I'm sorry. I am not the one that went with Andrade. I am going Apollo Crews to retain this title.
Fair enough, and I have to agree. Right now, he's got the push, he's got the momentum, he's got new theme music with actual lyrics, which must tell you something. Maybe they're finally developing WWE music. I don't know. But I'm hoping it does mean bigger things for him because I like Apollo. He offers a lot in the ring, and honestly, since that match with Aleister Black on Raw, he deserves something. So let's see what he can do with the United States Championship. And Andrade, I see bigger things for him, but maybe it starts with a breakup in a business relationship. Some of those are Robert Stone brand. But we'll see what happens. Just saying, that Robert Stone guy can't catch a break trying to find the next top woman, but apparently Rhea's like, nope, don't need you. And I don't blame her because Rhea is definitely above that brand. But when you talk about women, you got to talk about these titles that most people think should have been retired a long time ago or are practically irrelevant. As we have a women's tag team title triple threat match. The new champions that won on last week Friday in Bayley and Sasha Banks versus the former champions Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Iconics. Sorry, that's people that had to see that, but I do like Peyton Royce. What's funny here, though, is Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and the Iconics. I'm not going to say that like that ever again. They are former, of course, tag team champions. And, of course, this is the second time now that Bayley and Sasha have held these titles. Now as heels, but Bayley's also the SmackDown Women's Champion. I keep thinking you're trying to set up something big here. When are you doing Bayley versus Sasha? It has to be the end game. So clearly these titles are a stepping stone towards that. And who knows, with these two as champs, they did make one appearance in NXT. Maybe these titles will finally show up again in NXT and we'll get some new champions and much more needed rebirth into these tag titles. I think about what the Hackers said a while back, friends closer and be closer, highlighting a bunch of tag teams. One of those teams, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, I think they're bound to break up. And that's why I'm not going with them. And apparently, nobody else in the NoDQGalaxy is either. But before I highlight the split and my thoughts, you know what, he differ. I'll go first. I'm just going to say this. I do not see these guys losing these belts. They just won them, okay? I get it. You got no competition right now, but I'm sure they'll figure out something. My hope is they'll take them to NXT. But right now, I'm not going against SmackDown's top two. I believe Bayley and Sasha are going to retain. Jeff, what about you?
Well, you got a good point there. However, I'm looking at the flip side of the coin. Okay, Bayley, Sasha. Sasha holding a title does not last very long. So, and I agree with you with the whole Bliss Cross thing. I do see them going their separate ways. I have the Iconics winning the women's tag team championships this summer.
Wow. Well, I mean, they were brought back, I would guess, for a reason. I thought they were going to eat the fall here. But again, I did pick the Iconics to win at WrestleMania. And I was the only one on the team to do that. And I was bold, and it did pay off. But will they really do it again when the Iconics last time did practically nothing with them? I don't know, but apparently there are some people that agree with you. 2 people believe in the Iconics. Majority believes in Sasha Banks, Lily Cross. 12 people versus 2. Nobody so far believes in Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I think we all believe that team's done. So right now I believe Chance can retain. You are going all out here, no pun intended, with the Iconics. I'll tell you what, I'll be bloody shocked if they do it, but I guess next time if I do predictions and they're involved, I'll do that Iconic thing again. Good luck, Jeff. That's bold.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on from there, talking about bold direction WWE Creative's doing. Good grief, what are you thinking? Explain this. But I digress. This is literally becoming something similar to what Shawn Michaels and Vince went through, and fuck it. Spoiler alert, they're going to do something similar in a promo-wise angle tonight on SmackDown. Be prepared. Or should I say P beforehand? Anyway, it's Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Simple. It's a grudge match. But who needs the win here? Jeff Hardy, he's had this whole entire momentum, the up-package and story going with him. Sheamus had nothing before this pretty much, and is basically stuck in this. And I don't see this ending right now. I'm simply going with Sheamus is winning by hook or by crook. It would not surprise me, based on previous backlashes, a dreaded low blow is somewhere involved in this card, and it would not surprise me if it was this match. Jeff, your thoughts?
My thoughts is, first of all, the storyline, it bugs the crap out of me. It really does. I mean, knowing Jeff Hardy's background, I'm actually surprised he even gave the okay to do this. But nonetheless, the bad guys winning here. I've got to go, much as I'd love to go with Hardy, I've got to go with Sheamus on this one.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see if Sheamus has anything going for him after this, and Jeff Hardy. I wonder if he really did have a choice in this, or is it like Bruce, Richard, and Vince, who are basically one and the same? Well, Vince is the overall power. Bruce Richard's like, yes, man. He's like, we're going to do this because it's good shit, damn it. Yeah, good shit. Brilliant. You're exploiting alcoholism and somebody's past that they want to forget in a world that's already shattered. You're brilliant. Positive PR all around. Why don't you play some Alcoholic Anonymous commercials during your true statements that you support so strongly? Ugh. Anyway, sorry about that.
I do see this going to SummerSlam, which is why I'm going with Sheamus tonight, because I have a feeling that it's going to come to a head at SummerSlam, and that's probably when Jeff will win it. So the next couple months are going to be a little iffy for him.
Well, considering that next month, allegedly, is supposed to be the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, who the freak knows? But I agree. A big-time angle. They're going to probably go over this for a while, especially after the controversial angle with the rest, and now the angle to do the ninth. But I digress. 6 people believe in Sheamus. 8 people actually believe in Jeff Hardy, so it does seem pretty split. And we'll see what others say. As, again, folks, you can still enter this until kickoff time. Form is all over NoDQ social media platforms, or you can just DM me. Simple as that. All right. Let me just say this. I have a lot to say about this, but I'm just going to say the match, and then I just want you to give me your alliteration to this and your pick. Raw Women's Championship, Asuka versus Nia Jax. Who's winning?
Simple. Asuka. I don't think Jack's going to take it. With everything that's going on with her right now, of how rough she's been with all the female competitors and her getting reprimanded pretty much, I don't see her being responsible enough to hold the title. So I've got to go with Asuka.
If Nia Jax somehow pulls the upset here, it would change everything as we know it. If Nia Jax become Raw Women's Champion, you might as well retire for the safety of all your workers, the Raw Women's Division. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. but she doesn't. So she isn't. So if doesn't apply here. And that's why Asuka is going to put Nia Jax down 1, 2, 3 and head into SummerSlam to challenge Charlotte for the Ultimate Redemption to retain the Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, Charlotte. That's a name I don't want to hear again.
And, well, we might as well accept the inevitable and hope for the best in that storyline, but pray to God that this upset doesn't happen this Sunday, or I might as well finally shave my face clean and go 100% bald. Yes, I believe Asuka's going to retain too, and so does 100% of the NoDQ Galaxy. If this is not the most obvious match to call here, I don't know what the bloody hell I'm watching.
Well said.
I wouldn't say I was angry. I guess I'm kind of angry, not to the point of glasses off, because there's enough anger and discouragement and judgment in the world. But bottom line, you are necessarily being looked at as an unsafe worker. Something has to give or be changed. That's all I got to say about that. Of course, Vince, who the hell knows? He's related to The Rock. I can't do nothing. And I highly doubt that's your reason, but it wouldn't surprise me if he falls off that. Because even Dwayne The Rock Johnson's got to consider he and Nia, if you don't feel comfortable with what you're doing, speak up and go fine-tune yourself. And again, Vince might just be exploiting this. Who knows? More PR. Negative or positive. He's still getting attention. I don't know how that helps the ratings, but that's a whole different story. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this match here. The Universal Championship. Boy, this title. Good Lord. Current champion, Braun Strowman. And he's defending it in a handicap match against The Miz and John Morrison. If WWE's trying to get invested by Nickelodeon, considering they already had people like New Day and Bellas on like Double Dare and John Cena hosting Ice Smart in the 5th grader, I guess that slime angle makes sense, but I have no reason to take Miz and John Morrison as serious threats to this title, even together. And honestly, I don't know if these two want the title. It sounds like at this point, they don't care about us. Why should we care what we're booked in? But then again, Miz, he's always been that oddball worker. At one point, Dan Bryan called him a coward, and it seemed like he just went up from there in promo game. And now it seems like he's just comfortable in what he's doing. There's no doubt in my mind, and all NoDQ Galaxy believes so too, Braun Strowman has to retain here because I still want to see the finished business between him and Bray Wyatt. And you know the Fiend versus Braun has to be coming. Hopefully not a red crate of hate with red lighting. Jeff, your thoughts on this match?
Well, you remember this whole co-champion thing? You remember back with Lay Cool, right?
Of course.
How well did that go over? I mean, it didn't really go over that well. So I don't see them doing Lay Cool version 2. I see Strowman keeping this. Now, who he's going to pin, I'm going to go out on a limb and saying he's going to end up pinning Morrison. He's not going to pin Miz, which is probably what everyone would expect him to do. He's going to pin Morrison to get the victory.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, based on the results in this match, that Morrison and Miz go at each other's throats because we've all seen Miz's past with tag team partners. Mm-hmm. And again, I keep thinking about the Hacker. While we haven't seen him for a while, last week he showed tag teams. He gave us a line. Folks, one of these tag teams, somewhere men or women, maybe more than one, there's got to be a breakup coming, okay? Anyway, something has to give in WWE to bring us to be invested in these lackluster pay-per-views. Good grief. Anyway, I will, going back to that statement, I will say this. This is probably the one match I do care about on this card, and I think really is going to be good because you actually do make me believe in his opponent being a viable threat. But then again, it's also TNA all over again, just opposite sides. The WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre, the current champion, and boy, what a champion he's been, versus Bobby Lashley. Not Lashley, not the Destroyer, not the Dominator, just MVP's man, Bobby Lashley. And once again, is TNA as MVP's been the mouthpiece, Lashley's been silent. Drew McIntyre's been on all senses, though, and both these men have been trying to show each other up. They've challenged each other word for word, and Drew McIntyre is looking forward to this fight, and can tell Bobby Lashley, he's looking forward to this fight, too. And honestly, I am, too. But right now, there is way too much going for Drew McIntyre in the spot where he finally deserves to be. There's a bigger opponent in his future. I have no idea who. With all due respect to Bobby Lashley, who wanted to face Brock Lesnar since coming back. I'm sorry, this might be your best match to date, but you aren't winning the title. I'm going Drew McIntyre retains. And I pray to God it's a fair, honest fight, clean finish, and not due to a Lana angle. Jeff, your thoughts on this match?
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Lashley, great competitor. Love what he does in the ring. I just don't like the outside part. Lana needs to stay away. MVP, in my opinion, needs to stay away. Have it one-on-one, and you're going to have one hell of a match.
Yeah, right.
And in the future, I do see Lashley becoming a heavyweight champion, but not Sunday. I've got McIntyre to keep the title.
The thing is, Bobby Lashley, he has everything going for him to be a champion. He's been ECW champion, but he never reached that top echelon of WWE champion or the World Heavyweight champion. And I feel like if he's properly booked, he truly can be that. He's one of those I do believe in that does deserve it based on his past regimen. But you look at Drew McIntyre, who's been a traveling man all over the world, WCPW, Impact Wrestling, you name it. He's been through it. He's been top champion, heel or face, and he's finally the spot he belongs to WWE. And right now, everybody in WWE, higher ups, based on his presentation and social media, they all believe in him too. They believe this is literally the guy you can build a company around. So that has to equal high praise for him and high belief, which is why he also, I believe, has to retain. I'm Drew McIntyre all the way. And this is the one time I truly hope they don't swerve us, because he does not deserve to lose the title this soon in his run. But apparently, there is one brave soul that does believe that Bobby Lashley might actually win the title here. So good luck to that 1 versus 13 in favor of Drew McIntyre. Hey, someone has to be bold. Speaking of bold, how bold can you get when it comes to really burying a freaking match where it's going to underdeliver? Okay, so let's figure about this. Greatest match ever. I figure about HBK versus Shawn Michaels. I figure about Owen Hart versus Bret the Hitman Hart. I figure about the first ever ladder match, the Intercontinental title. I figure about CM Punk versus John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011. Should I go on? And don't get me started on other companies. Now, I believe Randy Orton and Edge are both great wrestlers. Are both in their prime? No. Edge has already signed a multi-year contract. We only wrestle a few matches a year. He gets $3 million a year. He's a man set for life. Randy Orton, he's already bashing the new style in NXT, whether it's work or real, your choice. And literally, he's the guy that gives you the same type of match over and over. Slow, same moves, same type of psychological finish, same type of setup for failure. While you look at NXT, and he doesn't like the idea of this fast-paced diversity, making the shots sound loud, etc., etc. He and Ciampa have eaten words. Maybe they're going to set up a match with them down the line. Maybe Randy Orton will one day go down to NXT and challenge the NXT locker room. That'd be an interesting invasion angle, or just a highlight match for Survivor Series. Regardless, though, here, if you're going to really bring Edge back to this idea, he's got grit. And honestly, what are you going to do with freaking Randy Orton? Okay, Drew McIntyre wants to face him at SummerSlam. They could make him seem like a big-time heel to go after him, and that doesn't sound like a bad match, actually. But not forget about the fact that it's already pre-recorded. It's going to be cinematic, period. And probably going to be the longest match of the night. Pray to God it's not as long or longer than WrestleMania, because commentary killed it. I have to, and that's the thing, though, because this is the greatest match ever, because that tagline. This is the one where they literally could swerve you. He's going to try and punt his head off, too. Edge got the win back at WrestleMania. That's been the only match so far against Randy Orton. Do they really need another? Do you really do 50-50 booking? I pray to God not. I'm actually going with Edge on this one, and hopefully it closes the book on this. And Brandon could do something else while Edge goes relax until his next big highlight match, which who knows, could be SummerSlam. But right now, I'm going with Edge. Jeff, what's your thoughts on this match and your overall winner?
Well, first of all, greatest match ever. I love the ones you mentioned. I got to go back to WrestleMania 3. Steamboat Savage. By far, like in my eyes, the best wrestling match ever. This one is not even going to be close to that type of match. It's to me, it's going to be boring. I think that's what this is going to be, the most boring match ever, probably. It may go 20 minutes or so. Yeah, right, pretty much. At the end of the pay-per-view, go figure. But, you know, I want to see this come to an end. You know, it's like Edge, yes, he's come back after a 9-year hiatus. You know, he had a great match, great 40-minute match at WrestleMania. I don't see Edge winning this. I just see Orton winning this, and I see it coming to an end because we don't need any more from these two. We've seen so much in the past. They've had great matches. This is built up to be the best. It's probably going to be one of the worst. So we'll wait and see, but I got Orton winning it.
Okay, that's fair enough. But, I mean, after that peep show hype by freaking Christian, it feels like everything has to go in Edge's favor. And if Randy does win this, maybe that does legitimately give him a bye towards going after the WWE Championship. So, again, you might be right. And the majority of the NoDQ Galaxy does agree with you, 10 people versus 4 people. What's funny is we still have Friday Night SmackDown. There's no SmackDown tag title match. There's no women's title match because Bayley is definitely not working double duty. And I highly doubt they're going to push the Intercontinental title match into Sunday due to a squeak finish tonight or you run it the wrong way, etc. Though I still believe the Intercontinental title match will blow every match out of the water this Sunday. Because, again, it's Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. And I can't wait for that, which is literally in about 90 minutes. But you know WWE, they're going to be on like social media. We're going to add 2 more matches to the kickoff show because it's just good shit. I will say this. Maybe Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville will be added because that probably still going on. And I'm really invested in what they're doing with Sonya Deville. Even she feels right now, I'm finally being booked the way I deserve. I agree. She could be a real legitimate competitor in the women's division towards Bayley's title. SmackDown tag title filler, New Day versus Forgotten Sons. I can see that happening. Other grudge matches, as far as anything else, I got nothing. So
you were talking about Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. I could see that as a mixed tag. Add Dolph and add Otis into the mix. Have it be a mixed tag match. I mean, that would be a good one to do.
Well, they do have a weird, I think, 4-on-4 tag match tonight involving the Universal Champion and Dolph Ziggler are back all of a sudden. So you might have a point there. Actually, I think it's 6 man. Excuse me. And of course, Mr. Money in the Bank. And who knows? King Corbin might make his way onto the show. Good grief. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hey, I'm just pointing out WWE because I know they bring the worst, also the best at times. So again, it's like a freaking book. With that being said, good luck to you so far in the league, Jeff Chadwick, and good luck to everybody so far in the league. My good friends in ATW, Lex and Meg Theory. She's not really Meg Theory, but she calls her that because she's all day, and she's also a fan of Austin Theory. Go figure. Rockstar Reed, Kylie, the champion this holiday, Rebecca Kennedy, Mike D, longtime supporter of NoDQ, Charlene, the leader, analyst Michael Wayne, Richard Morales, TJS, a man of the people, and also on the team. You double player. Cleaver Con, Andrew, Roy DeLacio, and of course the holiday, Christopher Mace. And again, people, you still got time. Let your opinions be heard. Challenge others. Challenge NoDQ. Let's have some fun. Good luck to all of you. With that being said, Jeff, any final thoughts, any other matches you think might happen, or anything else to add before we close this Simplin Predictin fun time?
Well, the only thing I've got to add, I don't think there'll be any other matches added, to be honest with you, because I don't really see anything big happening tonight other than the Intercontinental title match. But the one thing I do want to mention is this man right here, the Simple Man, is leading in the Meltdown League. Will he be able to win the Meltdown Heavyweight Championship this Sunday? It's up for grabs.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. So, well, we'll see if you're looking at the new Meltdown champion right there.
Hey, I'm just happy to bring the fun, be part of all the competition, and all about wrestling. That's what I'm about here. Not about me. It's about wrestling. Simple as that. But thanks for that, and good luck to everybody in Meltdown. With that being said, thank you, Jeff. Besides Meltdown, is there anything else you want to plug, and where can people find you to talk more wrestling with you?
Well, as said, just Meltdown, Meltdown 316 on Facebook. You can look it up that way or search Meltdown itself. And we've got a lot of new content on there. We started up the Classic Corner, so we're always adding classic matches every day. We have a You Pick 'em section where if you want to see a star, I'll post a video of them on there for you. Got a few new things coming in the future, so check us out, like us, follow us. You know you want to.
Do it. That's all I gotta say. Do it.
Do it.
I also just thought about something. Maybe the Bro will set up some odd match for Sunday too, because he's officially part of SmackDown. So, and again, it seems like there's a lot of shakeups to come with NXT. Hopefully, nothing bad. But stay tuned, folks, because again, WWE, they're in a state of flux. So who knows what's going to happen after Backlash, or tonight for that matter. With that being said, thank you so much, Jeff. Y'all want to know more about me? Know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So follow me on Twitter, NoDQ.com/Noah, Instagram @mfox1916. You're on the Civil YouTube channel, YouTube.com/user/NoFox210. It's nothing but wrestling here. Simple as that. Whether it's predictions, retakes, recaps, reviews, rants, or my long-running series, 205 Live Madness, my newest series, AEW Spark. Stay tuned. There will be other content coming, a lot of new content next week because NJPW is back. And I will be back on this channel tomorrow discussing who knows who. NJPW, bracketology, as I look at the first ever open weight New Japan Cup. as well as other stuff. And we also shared our thoughts about NJPW, including the Together Special, Together Project, and what we hope to come from NJPW. If you haven't figured out by now, NJPW is my number one. But I talk about everything wrestling. NWA, Ring of Honor, AEW, Impact, WWE, Sports Entertainment. All 5 brands, you name it, it's there, it's wrestling. If you haven't figured out by now, the reason I'm even in YouTube and try to be a part of this community and reach out to you, it's simple. Support NoDQ, but support one another. Please, simple as that. Support my friends. Buy our merch, NoDQ.com/merch. Follow NoDQ.com on your social media platforms. Europeans Matter, Common Sense is Everything, WWE, a little bit of independent wrestling, support pro wrestling, folks, and so much more. As always, I'd like to close. Support your wrestling outlets will begin small. Let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, unique, unscripted, authentic, elite, and pure wrestling community together. Simple as that. Don't bring toxicity. As being said, I hope you in Predictin Wrestling video, and I hope you tune in more to his discussion forum and this channel and NoDQ. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, hit the bell to know when next video goes live here. Hit the subscribe button, help me grow the channel, help me reach out to more of the rest of the community. Please support my friends, support my friend Jeff here, support the Great Cherry brand, Jeff Meacham Network. I could go on, but we here all night. I got a lexicon of freaking people I believe in. So simple as that. Support WrestleJoy, new wrestling forum that's all about fun and joy in wrestling. You will not be disappointed. But until next time, I think we're done here for now. It is 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, June 12th, and we prepare for SmackDown. And I hope DB wins, but I'm just going to say it now. I believe AJ is going to win. So, for Jeff, I am the Superman Noah Foster of NoDQ. If you haven't already, please again, join the league, join the fun, support others, support one another. And until the next video, take care, enjoy live. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. Treasure your families and enjoy wrestling. Find something that connects to you. There's more options out there than ever. There's the best, there's the worst, there's something for everybody, even if it's your first. So until then, I hope you all enjoy Backlash and have a good night. And Jeff, good luck in your Elder Scrolls. You're going to die immediately.
Oh, I know I am. Many, many times.
$5.